What's up guys, back in today with another reaction on the channel. Today I'll be reacting to the first episode of Tougen Anki. I don't know much, if anything, about this other than judging by some of the key visuals that it's going to be kind of blood power focused in terms of like the power system and such. I think it is a shonen, so can expect your usual kind of shonen tropes and so on, but looking forward to it. I do like a bit of kind of creativeness with powers like that, so do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Also, I think I did see that the openings by Oral Cigarettes, who done one of the openings of Noragami, I think it is, which I haven't watched, but I've seen the openings of, and I love them. I think it's maybe that's someone else actually. I can't remember. Oral, are they? They're either the ones that done the Noragami opening or the Death Parade opening, but I can't remember which one. Either way, I love both of them. And the ending is also by Bandmate, who were awesome last season in Rock Lady. However, Momotaro. I recognize that name. Well, Trigger maybe? The name for the capybara? No, sorry guys. Cool. Got the collection. Oh, they're airsoft. To be honest, as a teenager, I used to be quite obsessed with airsoft. Only ever had a couple guns myself, but I used to have this friend that used to be able to make them himself. It's really impressive. I ended up bringing my Uzi to school though, and again taken for good. So yeah, unfortunately there was like a massive accident with people getting shot or something like the day before I brought mine to school, which I didn't know about. So everybody was really offended, and I just had no idea about it. You're asking now? You let him get to this point. Well, it seems like they got a good relationship, in a kind of bad relationship, good relationship kind of way. Wow, pretty crappy layout. Maybe you're lucky you got anyone. Oh shit. What the hell? I've mentioned it countless times on my channel before, but one thing I hate in action most of the time is guns. I think guns fucking suck for action. You're just watching people go like this. What the hell are you? I look like it could be like his twin brother or something. You're gonna tell me that guy survived this as well? Interesting. Yeah, I hate gun. Yeah, I just much prefer fist fighting and such. It's much better to watch. Sending of Oni. Okay, so he would be considered the usual kind of hero. Okay. He would be yeah, he'd be considered kind of in the right for ending the Oni lineage, I guess. Disintegrate that car, isn't it? Let's just go explode it. What was this guy then? He's like some kind of balls. Made out of these like balls. They're kind of like blood cells. Like black blood cells. Much larger, of course. Amidale. Again, he looks like it could be that guy's brother. He's got some of these. Yeah, so they are brothers, aren't they? They've got to be. They look way too alike. Looks like he's got a similar ability as well. Makes you question why the hell would someone from this Marmotaro family be protecting a demon? Maybe this guy needs to take a note from Frieren's book. Demons are demons. Fucking kill them. Kill them all. Don't care if it's a little kid. It's a demon. No, I think this is very clearly quite different, isn't it? In terms of the representation of demons. Even though we haven't seen too much of this so far, of course. Our main character is a demon, so you can assume he's going to be a good, if you know what I'm saying. We're going to want to support him. I gotta say, the effects of this black stuff really don't look too good, to be honest with you. I mean, they don't look bad as in looks wise, but they don't feel kind of tangible. It kind of looks like when he was like tied up like that, it kind of just, it looks like what it is, just looks like black stuff surrounding him, not even touching him, keeping him there somehow. And it looks quite stupid because it looks like he should just drop. deep cuts. I can't imagine getting my collarbone cut like that. Yeah, I've got to say, it does feel very standard so far, doesn't it? It's like, it's quite standard so far. Maybe shonen. Oh, well, that's not true. I've seen a lot of really good first episodes of shonen, but maybe it's got that thing of like romance anime where the first episode is usually one of the weakest. Like, we're gonna get all the beats here, aren't we? Loved one dying, hidden power, awakening to that power. Yeah, yeah. Should just see a lot. It's done it all right though. To be fair, so far it looks all right. As I said, there's a few funny looking things, but yeah. See what this has in store for us. I did look up the studio, and they unfortunately the same people that have done quite a few anime I'm not too happy with, animation wise. 3D now as well. Okay. I like the music that's playing right now. To be fair, oh, look a bit like an alien right there. Look at that xenomorph. That shot right there. At the tongue chomper thing. It's got a missile. Again, like again, it might be effective, but it's just not awfully cool for me. Again, I feel like I've never heard anyone else speak about this, so maybe I'm on an island with this, but I just really don't find guns all that cool. Seeing a saw play is much cooler, rather than just seeing someone just sat here. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have a mix of that though, aren't we? That'd be much cooler if we made like a giant scythe or some kind of really cool like blood weapon or something. absolutely unloading the geezer. So this guy is an old ass man. He's been trained pretty much part of this seemingly his whole life, and he loses our main character on his first day of being a demon, essentially. That sucks this old guy, doesn't it? He's just about done as well. Hmm. I mean, this is not an equivalent, but I imagine people of color have to describe to their kids something similar. They'll come for you just because of your skin color. It's kind of similar to this. I mean, they might kill you, to be fair, but to a slightly less extreme state. But like, it's a pretty common thing, actually. Is it not? So if I was him, I mean, you probably can't use him again right now, but I'd try to use some of my blood powers again and see if they can work on him. Maybe they might share the same blood type. There's no harm in trying, I guess. Is there? But yeah, again, I've got to say this has been very generic so far, hasn't it? It's literally hit every beat. You when you say shonen anime, it's pretty much what you think initially. This has kind of hit almost every beat of that. But it hasn't done it badly. I will say it just hasn't done it in a standout fashion either. Ooh. See, I don't want to speak too badly on it because it has been average, but it's probably been the worst premiere episode of the season that I've seen, which is not even saying too much because every episode has been really good. It's just that this one's been quite average. So we see that guy. I thought he was the main character. Oh, these guys. Speaking. Why have we put speakers in these people? The hell is this? Some fucked up shit right here. Horribles. No opening and ending though, it's also a little disappointing. As I said, I was really looking forward to hearing those. Guess I'll hear them next week. Oh, you know what? I really like this guy's voice actor. I think he does Ken in Persona 3. Oh, I like that voice actor as well. Yeah, I like this guy's voice actor. Is that not Araragi slash Natsume? Some really good choice of voice actors here. Okay, looks like we're going to get the opening here, I think. Just judging based off the first 3 seconds, I think this is the opening by Oral Cigarettes, and we'll get the ending from Bandmade next week, which again I'm very much looking forward to. Again, like I said, probably the weakest first episode of any anime I've covered this season. However, they've all been really good. They've all had strong first episodes, and this one was just average. As I said, it really hit like every generic beat you could think of, to be honest with you. And it didn't do it badly. It didn't do it exceptionally well. It was just, again, middle of the road. Some decent action in there, but like I said, I much prefer the kind of more physical, kind of upfront type of things rather than just sitting back and seeing colours. It just, yeah, it's not awfully appealing to me, but again, I never heard anyone else say that, so maybe that's just my preferences. But yeah, let's give this a listen. I don't think I've heard an opening from these in years. There was one kid that didn't have any of that black stuff on him. I'm hoping the other kids use it in a more creative manner. This whole system. Yeah, these are. This is the Noragami. Oh, it's Sano. So who was I thinking of with Death Parade? Hey, really good song there. Visuals were quite good as well. Again, a bit more creative than what we saw in the episode today. If you want to make it, keep on winning. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I pretty much said all my thoughts. Very much middle of the road. Literally like 5 out of 10, 2.5 stars out of 5 stars. Just very average. Again, didn't do anything bad per se, but just was so generic. To what you'd think of like as a edgy kind of shonen anime. I do wonder what might come up if I type this in. An oral cigarette. Well, someone just smoking a cigarette maybe, but it feels like a weird thing to type in. Yeah, Kieran de Hakers is the one I think of. So what is the Death Parade opening? Who's that by? Flyers. Oh yeah, it does sound very different, but yeah, I guess I just mixed those up a little bit. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, as I say, can't really say too much more. Really cool power system. Wasn't used awfully creatively today, in my opinion. And I'm hoping that'll be something that is remedied. Like I said, we honestly right from the off that he likes guns, so I imagine he'd be using guns. And as I said, I'm just not a fan of just seeing bullets fly through the sky. It's just I'd rather see two people going at it, swords, fists, whatever, nunchucks, whatever you can use. And I think we will get that creativity, judging by the opening here with the side characters. They look like they're going to be using some really cool stuff from the few shots that we do see like this. But yeah, wasn't awfully impressed today, to be honest with you, but wasn't majorly unimpressed either. Do let me know what you guys think about this first episode down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions though. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 2.